What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Danny-O. Let's go. We're back at it again with episode number 34. It's your first time here. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you have a good time. If you do happen to have a good time, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Helps us out tremendously. If you're returning, we appreciate your love and support for helping our channel and community grow. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's episode, we have Ethan, Hector, Cesar, and myself. We're going to be getting into set champs that happened this past weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't go. Had some stuff to take care of. But a lot of the cookout went. They had a blast. I heard it was amazing. Uh, this weekend, though, should be a lot funner, too. It's going to be at TDK, I believe, in the city of Riverside. Also, we're going to be getting into set 9, right? Um, they just had the lore cast just not too recently, where they're talking about what cards are going to be reprinted. Not necessarily what cards, but how many legendaries, how many commons, how many uncommons, how many super rares. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is the Lorcana Cookout. How was your guys' set champs?
So I'll start since I did the worst out of all of us. Um, so I usually go to church Sunday mornings, and I usually go at 9. Mass. You guys are Catholics or Christians. Usually lasts about an hour. The pastor was really feeling himself, and it went an hour and a half. I was in there like shaking my leg. I was like, dude, come on, I'm about to be late. Boom, start heading out. I already know I'm gonna be like 30, 40 minutes late. Text Phil, I'm like, hey, dude. I didn't tell him to hold it or anything. I just said, I'm gonna take a round of loss. Just please do not drop me. With the announcements, I guess, waiting for people. I don't think they ended up starting till like 11:23-ish, I think. Almost 11:30. I would have still made it without a round one loss. But there was also a car crash that happened. And that's what pushed me over the edge and just made me late completely. So took a round one loss. I was able to win out, and I do want to give a shout out to Gretchen for round two because she was the most sweaty match. I would say Hector's were a little bit more sweaty, but they were kind of like, I feel like the games that we played, they're all one sided, like all the ones we played. But against Gretchen, she just kind of kept doing some top decks, and I'm like, dude, I can't believe I'm about to take a round one loss and then lose round two. I was about to be livid. But yeah, I ended up going. I was about to be mad as
Have to
hell.
drive right back home.
Yeah, and then so I made top
What did you
eight.
take?
I took a green purple discard. So apparently I lied to you guys because
Okay.
I thought I said I was not gonna play items and or green steel, but apparently Hector said you lied because you're playing discard, and I said no items or discard. I gotta go back and watch the video because I don't recall that. Because the two decks I was planning
That's
on
great.
playing is either blue steel or green purple. Like I was thinking about playing green purple the whole time. Actually, no, I was also debating red purple. But yeah, I made top eight. Then I played Hector in top eight. I'll talk about it so he doesn't. He basically game one hits the nuts, goes bell ramp, sing friends, into another friend, sing friends, and that's basically all she wrote.
To give context to what Caesar's saying, I also lied and was not on Blue Steel on accident. So he ended up playing purple. But yeah, go ahead.
and
You
then
guys
uh,
are
and then game two,
Jubbaters.
and they and then game two, I hit the nuts and I shifted Diablo, sang friends into another friends, and that's basically all she wrote. I actually did a fat misplay too, but we're not gonna talk about that. And then game three, we're both just kind of waiting. Well, he had the bell nuts, well, not the friends, but we are both waiting to like find our missing piece to kind of go off, and his was friends. He found it turn three, he sang it, and that's basically when the game ended because it drew him into another friends and he sang friends again. I was waiting to top deck the shift the big Diablo because I had the Diablo on board already, and I had friends to sing in hand. So if I was able to, after the turn he sang friends, if I was able to shift and sing my friends, I think it would have been a good match. But since I didn't, it went downhill from there. So I ended up losing top eight. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, I played green purple, didn't touch the deck really ever, the discard version. I mean, it plays almost like green steel a little bit discard wise, but that was cool. I haven't touched purple in a long time, so that was fun.
Hey, Hector, how'd you do?
Um. So yeah, I mean Caesar's. I mean, let's go in first because I was gonna play Blue Steel. So I went to the shop out of nowhere. I was like 10:24. I went to TCG, right, walking distance. I got my Namaris, and then I was about to like start. I got my sleeves. I was about to start setting up, building my deck together, and I'm like, wait, it's like 10:30. Like I don't know if I'm gonna really have time. I haven't even checked in. And it starts at 11. So I was like, I don't think I have time. So I'm like, whatever. At least I'll just set it up for critical hit, which was later on that day. But I ended up just playing Blurple.
You
So
mean
I'm sorry.
GMI?
Yeah, for GMI. Sorry.
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
Could
yeah,
this
yeah.
that too?
Sorry, that's the one that's on my mind. But yeah, I didn't even get going to GMI because I ended up making a top cut. I faced my teammate Joe. This was pretty cool. Me and Joe both win round one, sitting next to each other. We both win round one. We play each other round two. We take an ID right there round two, and we're like, okay, there's 3 more rounds. We don't get in if we lose 2. So if we play 3 and we lose 2, that's on us. So then we went in and we won both of us 3. The last one, we could have both ID'd and gone in. Let's go for the higher seed. We both played. We got 1 and 2 seed. That's one of like the perfect scenarios of like splitting with your teammate, winning out, beating everybody else, and going 1-2 seed.
And I just want to point out,
Caesar got in and got his only loss was literally because he didn't play because he missed it. So Team TCG's locked in. Like that's probably as best as you have it. That technically we're all undefeated.
yeah.
We're literally all going undefeated going into the top 8. We haven't lost.
I just want to point out that them playing that last round would have literally made no sense if they didn't play. Because even if they lost, they were guaranteed to be in top 8 either way. So it's like, why not just play and guarantee a higher seeding? Like it makes no sense.
Also, I found out the guy was on green purple, which is really really easy. If we both draw good, I win. If they draw good and I draw bad, that's when it becomes a game. So it's honestly like it's pretty easy. But yeah, I ended up winning that one. I go to whatever. I face Caesar in my first one. Um, I was kind of just joking around game one, playing like having fun and that. It wasn't because I'm being cocky, because Caesar was pretty serious or whatever. It's just like I didn't mind if I did end up losing. I just was just like, more to have fun. But it whatever. I drew cracked, and then he drew cracked, and then game 3, I eventually saw my friends, and Bell was already on board, and I won. I needed Mark and Joe to lose. I mean, Joe, hey, he's my team, but I needed them to lose for me to be like, I got this win. Okay, because then I'm going against Ethan, I'm pretty chip right here, and I'm like, okay, this is purple steel. I should be good, and I'm on the play, so I should be chilling. But that day, it wasn't clocking into me that Ethan was standing on business. So he was going crazy on everyone. And then even me, it was like, at least we went to game 3, which I mean, at least I better, right? It's a good matchup. But man, he beat me. It was a good game. And then he beat me. And then he also beat Adam, his teammate. So he was sometimes, it was meant to win. So shout out to Ethan. You know, getting in the mat, which is cool because I'm 2 Cookout members, got a championship mat, right? So spread the wealth. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'll take my just Jafar, and then he can talk about more about his experience. But I retired Blurple. I promise. I'm going to be testing some type of blue steel, and I'm going to probably play that. So.
All right. Well, if you guys were paying attention, Hector just spoiled everything. So Ethan, how did your set champ go?
It was pretty cool. The week previous, I played a top choice, and we've had this discussion in our group chat before in our Discord that I've got to stop like trolling when I go to like top choice and like Rob's events and bringing Ember Steel because it's just like kind of griefing because there's so many red blue players. So I was done losing to red blue, so I decided I'm just gonna play red or purple steel burn, and it wasn't any like creative list I had to make. I've net decked it like off of like Wochuck and like some like content creators that have made the list, and it's basically just like no genies, no dogs, just rabbits and snakes and like typical bounce, and then the burn spells with like Cobra and all that stuff. And I took it for red blue, and even though it was a smaller tournament, it was like only 25 players, and the crowd was a little bit more casual. There were still quite a few red-blue players. Yeah, it was like casual up until like top 8, but I did face 3 red-blues all day out of, I guess that's what, 8 rounds. Yeah, 8 rounds. Faced 3 red-blues and I beat all of them. And the matchup didn't feel too hard most of the day. It unfortunately, like the players were really good on the decks. It just felt really favored for me. I felt like I was always in control, even when I was on. And I had a really funny moment. It seems to happen a lot with Hector when we play each other. There was like a little like scenario where we had like this. I played a Cobra and I had a broom on the board and I had quested with it and I popped it to draw, and I was gonna use the draw to see if I was gonna discard that card for the Cobra to like gain the 2 lore. And we went through this whole discussion and all that stuff. And Phil was like, "You can do it whatever way you want." And then after the whole thing, I thought about it for like 3 minutes after we talked about it. I'm not gonna do it. I just like just trolled him and just like left it, and we just didn't.
For context, the thing was, I think he went broom, right, and then he went Cobra, right. That's what happened. He played the Cobra, and then he's like, draw a broom, and he's like, okay, thinking if I'm gonna do Cobra, and I was like, wait, I get it that you could have done Cobra, but I think you still had to announce that it was in the bag. I thought he had to announce that it goes in the bag. And then you could do it whatever order you want or whenever you want, whatever. I just thought he had to announce it, so that because then I'm like, I didn't know that he can see what he draws, and then choose a discard. I don't know. Maybe I was just tired, or I was like, maybe like that's literally what I thought. And then we had like a whole, and Phil was explaining it, but I don't think he was understanding my point what I was trying to explain. So we went for like 3 minutes, and then we're like, okay, so you can't do it. Okay. And then he just like, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it though. And I was like, bro,
we went through the discussion, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it.
I think it's your Yu-Gi-Oh mentality though, because like the chain or whatever, the way you think about it in Yu-Gi-Oh, because it's just like the way I understood Phil, and that's the way I've always understood it, is like no matter what, everything goes in the bag. Like no matter if you don't announce it, it's all in the bag.
You have to declare it. Yes, yeah, I didn't know that.
You have to choose whether you announce whether you want to decline the trigger or whatever. But everything always goes in the bag. It's just up to you whether you want to take it out of the bag, or take it out and use it, or take it out and decline it. So you don't have to announce it going in the bag.
I knew he could do it whatever order. I just thought like, oh, well, I mean, you have to put it in the bag. Like you didn't say you were gonna do it, but I didn't know that. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then so that was like a fun like little interaction that we had. I mean, the games was really close, and it was really close. It was really close set, and ended up pulling it out. And then I played Adam in finals, and I was on the play. So purple steel into green purple tempo on the play is a little bit more favored for me. When he's on when I'm on the draw, it's a little bit more like, because it went 2-1, and I won both games on the play, and he didn't see his card draw, so. Like I was just
me and Adam were both on green purple. Yeah.
Wait. That's why I'm like, wait. So you and Adam were not on amber steel. Adam was on green purple, and you were on purple steel. What the heck is going on?
Okay, Danny, like after Rule was on green purple, it was crazy.
Yeah. So after TCG, Adam and I had both had the conversation. We were like, Adam was telling me, I'm so done playing my aggro deck, not because it wasn't bad, like not because it isn't good. It's because like it's just for whatever reason the last few terms that he's been going to, he just needed a break from it. And it's the same thing for me. Like I was like, I didn't want to play Ember Steel into Red Blue all day and just lose those matchups because they have a B prep with a mana on board or whatever. Like things that are expected to happen in those matchups that are really unfavorable, but they are usually happen anyways. You can't really avoid them. So I wanted to play a deck that was like gonna help me win those matchups, and then it got me the champion mat. So pretty sick. It looks good. I like it. So yeah, that was my tournament experience. It was fun. Purple steel, and the build that I played, it was like it felt really comfortable because the rabbit bounce package played like RP, which I played for like 2 whole sets. So that rabbit, like managing your resources. And then I had the steel package, which I've been playing Steel Song for a while. So you just mix those decks together, and it just felt super. Like the deck was like not easy to win against other players. It just the deck felt very easy to pilot without very many games on, just because it felt comfortable.
Dude, it took me a while too in our matchup with Ethan, because I was like, I'm used to purple steel, but like the dog version, right? No one's really on like the control mid-range rabbit, all right. So then I noticed like I was like, he's not going fast on me. Like, does he realize like in the blurple he's just gonna lose if he doesn't go fast enough? And then I was like this, and then I was just like we're getting good trades, and we're in the mid-range battle and this and that. And then I was like, it took me a while to realize that he's not on dock and he's just never gonna run out of steam. So he would just always have enough bodies and like do the strength and then do like a long cane. I think in one he's like, I have 2 rabbits. He's like, both my rabbits seem double long cane Zeus.
On the
Kill your
genie.
genie, kill your
Yeah.
Elsa. And I was like, dude, and I was I'm the one that started getting like out grinded because like the purple engine was just like he was drawing more because his 1-drops and his rabbit bounce. And I was like, I started to feel like, am I on favorite in this matchup? I was like starting to get confused because I'm used to like the dock and like make them run out of the resources. And once you run out of steam, you run out of steam. Like an aggro deck should. But I'm like, no, like, and then I have to change my route, like the way I played it. And it ended up, it felt like, it almost felt like just Blurple Mirror, like a purple versus purple who like, because he was doing a long game Zeus's and like strengths and like killing my genies because he was in on genies. So I was like, if I just go enough evasives, but like he would always have the strength and the long. How many long game Zeus did you play?
4 and 4. Like I played 4 and 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because like you have the
nasty.
Cobra, you have the Cobra to discard the dead cards in your hand. Like Zeus, if I'm not gonna be able to sing it, I'm just pitching that for 2 lore. And like in matchups like red blue where like strength can be kind of a dead card, I pitch that card for 2 lore. It just burns people out. So yeah, it was a fun deck. I liked it. So, yeah.
Also, like Rabbit's just so annoying because I would have a good trade with it, but then you just draw, and I'm just like, this defeats the purpose of like how I used to be purple steel. Like you run out of resources. I'm like, you just drawing and then you have a Cobra, and I'm like, okay, I Hades this. I have to. What else am I gonna really do? Like I don't have nothing else I'm gonna Hades in that deck. It's a 50-50 matchup. That version of purple steel, 100%. I was like, okay.
So yeah, that was my tournament experience. It was fun. So yeah, it was cool.
Carlos, play that deck this week.
So it sounds like you guys had a blast. Again, I missed it. That sucks.
Where were
you
you?
gonna say-
What happened? Were you busy?
No, it was my mom's birthday, and then
Oh, okay.
after
birthday,
that, I
Mom.
just had to take care of some stuff around the house. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. It's all good though. And we got this weekend TDK. What else is happening this weekend too besides
Critical
TDK?
hit. And critical hit.
Critical hit, yeah. So if you guys are in the Riverside area, in the Corona area, yeah, Corona is Riverside area on Saturday, Corona area on Sunday. Hit up those shops, great stores. Yeah, what were you gonna say, Cesar?
All I was gonna say is, if you're gonna play a discard deck, bro, just please play green purple. The way it's not my list, I just straight up net decked it, but green purple like bird discard or like Dre's deck, bro. Because I'm telling you, even though it was like a more casual tournament, like the deck felt strong. It felt strong. Like the way the guy did, just playing it off of that day, like the few matches. One, I think I misplayed against Hector because I think my starting hand, I think I kept like Baby Diablo, Ursula, and something else. And just because I didn't want to miss the ramp, but I think it's just Ursula is so useless in that matchup. Like if he has friends, he has it. Like I don't think I'd try to rip it, and like I think I'd rather have the 2-drop Diablo just like established already. So I think I misplayed right there with the mulligan. But I played even like, I know it was more casual, but I even played like Amber Steel, and it didn't feel that bad. It was like Amber Steel song, and it still didn't feel that bad. Like I ended up 2-0 the person. Obviously it can go bad, but it still doesn't feel that bad. Like the deck just feels super strong. Like I think I ripped off the version of the guy that got first in PPG Friday, and then second or like third or fourth in PPG Saturday. And there's like some few cards I would change like already, like the bell kind of felt a little bit useless, but like I mean just you playing it you can tell. But I think like the core of it is pretty good, bro. Like the wrong levers were going off, the pull the levers. Like I was just drawing most of the time. It's literally like a freaking eight friends. You have like 8 friends, and if you ever have 2 Johns, then you just choose the discard, and then there you go. That's your friends, and you just discarded them. So it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like just play that version, please, Daddy. Like stop playing Merfolks, bro. Please just stop.
Like, Merfolks are so good. You just go Merfolk, and everyone just goes, what the freak? It's just like deal with it.
To be fair, like I feel like since doing the cookout, even though he's not on here, I feel like we have to talk about the cookout members, and not to put. I mean, James says he's part of the cookout, so I feel like I talk about James a little bit because he brought up this card. You brought up this card. I told James because I believe green yellow is the best discard deck right now, then green purple, and then green steel right now, just the way the game is. And he decided to play green steel, and James goes 0-4, as in like his first round gets 2-0, his second round gets 2-0. and then he just like he gets 0-4, and I'm like, bro, like why would you play? I mean, it's fine to play discard, but then don't pick the worst discard deck in the current meta right now. Like what? Like there's a reason it's not doing really that good right now. And then I don't know, man.
It
I do
happens.
believe that green
It
purple is
happens.
really cool with the levers. I think like it just green purple has better, more gas, and then I feel like green yellow has more discard. So just
I was
which you want more gas, more discard.
I was about to
I
say
don't know.
that like for the discard decks, I do think the green yellow is a lot stronger, but I think green purple is like a easier to just go into because I do think it's easier to play than like a lot easier to play than the green yellow deck. So
I agree.
Oh yeah,
I do
definitely
think
more.
unless you have the reps, like don't play the green yellow deck.
I,
Um,
I was
Yeah,
also gonna say
agreed.
that green purple deck, like you're saying, it's easier to play, but it's also like so rewarding if you hit that line where you can just sing friends with Diablo after you
Yeah.
shift it. You're literally up cards, like all the cards that you ditched to play that card,
Yeah.
you got them all back, and you're getting another one. So
I think I only did it to
that
Hector
you
that
that
day.
Diablo, yeah, that Diablo that like you want to like make sure you get 2 for 1 with your Diablo before it gets killed. It already got that. Like
And
it's
by the way,
already like nice itself. Yeah.
by the way,
It's
there's a
good.
play. There's a play with the which you can't really do because Diablo's pretty weak. But there's a play against the green yellow, the Ember Steel guy. He had Beast and Rapunzel, and I had what did I have? I had Peter Pan on board, Genie, and a Ursula to drop. And he's like, I think I'm good. So he quests with the Rapunzel, and he leaves the Beast standing to draw off of it. I'm like, dude, you just screwed yourself. I play my Diablo because I have Peter Pan. Gives him rush, swing into the Rapunzel, swing with the Rapunzel with the Peter Pan, and then finish it off with the Ursula. Still quests on my Genie, and now he has to draw 2 because the Beast mandatory. So I just draw 2 off of him. I'm like, cool, bro. You just let me exert my Diablo without like played him like didn't shift him, played him dry, and like you let me exert my Diablo. Cool, I'll draw 2, bro. Appreciate it. So you can't really do that play often because obviously, like I said, Diablo's pretty weak and he'll die to like swinging a lot of things. But if you can like allow that play, like that's pretty nasty too. There's like a way to exert him. But
Yeah, that's pretty good, solid.
yeah,
But coming into the leaks, right? Oof,
yeah,
gonna be kind of rough.
we got the announcement of the which we've been saying. I don't know why people are upset, but they said that it was going to be more than or over 50% reprints. We got the exact number now. It is 171 returning cards and 33 brand new cards. People thought the set was going to be bigger. I don't know. I didn't think that. I don't know if any of you guys thought that. They never announced it being bigger. And honestly, I'm not that mad at it being 33, only 33 new cards. Like, yeah, I'm not that upset about it. The only thing I am upset about it is because I usually buy a case, but I'm not that upset about it because now I get to save money because I'm more than likely not gonna buy the 2 cases I usually do because I'll probably have all the old cards. But the way they're enticing you guys to buy it is it's a total of 18 epics, a total of 18 enchantments, and then obviously the 2 iconics. So 2 iconics are obviously going to be from the new cards. 12 enchantments are going to be from the new cards. So basically almost half of them. And then 7 epics are going to be from the new cards. And then 6 enchanteds of returning cards. So we might get some new returning cards enchanteds. That's pretty dope. And then 11 epics from the returning cards. It's going to be broken down from the returning cards: 6 legendaries, 12 super rares, 37 rares, 48 uncommons, and 68 commons. So basically every color gets 1 legendary, and every color gets 2 super rares, if my math is right. And then the other legendaries come from the new stuff, and the other 6 super rares come from the new cards. But legendaries, do you guys want to talk about the leaks or not? It was kind of leaked already what legendaries are coming out. So unfortunately, green got screwed. If it's gonna be more board based, then I don't think they got that bad of a card because John Silver is not terrible, but green got John Silver.
I think it's bad. I think it's bad because you have to pair it with another color where at least the trades will be reasonable. Like, because everything in green doesn't have that much attack, so you have like the color you pick has to be great where you're gonna be like, all right, this is gonna trade here, this is gonna trade here. It's not gonna be a just
I don't know.
give this thing reckless.
I mean, is the green Ursula leaving rotation?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's legendary. That could have been, right?
Yeah, that could have been.
So
That's what I was thinking they should have got.
No double sync Ursula. Hopefully they keep the 2-drop Ursula. I would hope so.
I think so.
I think she's allowed.
They need to keep that. They need to keep that.
We don't know. But
I think the Green Ursula, the 3-drop was overly. I think she was too good.
Just in steel, like I don't think she's not really played in any other color.
Yeah, she was missing play anymore.
And if we're taking away the steel songs, then it's not as bad either. Like
sure, what Green Legendary is seeing play?
Just that one in Diablo. Just that one in Diablo.
And even then,
I mean, we agree that it made sense Diablo not to come back.
Yeah, that's
already
fine.
Complained about in general, right? So I mean, I guess
I think it should have been Ursula. I was hoping for Ursula, because all the other legendaries kind of suck, right? It was, yeah, they all kind of suck.
Plus, what if Emerald? What if they know ahead of time because they know, right? They brought out the crocodile, right? What if it starts becoming more of that, like the Lao and then the crocodile and then that John Silver, then it starts getting really annoying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think John Silver's bad.
Annoying, but I think it would have been annoying, right? Because like now that we've seen that Strength is getting reprinted, like keeping Ursula and having Strength still, we don't know what other steel removal is going to stay.
Keep balanced.
Yeah, because maybe like that would have been, she would have been super OP again. Like everyone would have been on.
Yeah. And if they're reprinting Sudden too, that's another song she's good with. So, Ruby's obviously getting the Maleficent. She's gonna be the set champs fire card. Blue is Hades.
Sisu's
I'm not mad about that. I am kind of mad because that means I don't get my lucky dime. So, kind of upset about that.
I'm off the whole.
Yellow is getting Surfer Stitch, and then Steel is getting Robin Hood. So, I believe those were all the legendaries.
Robin Hood's cool. I like the Robin Hood. I would have preferred Beast. I think Beast would have been great.
Yeah, I was talking to Ethan about that too. Like, I also thought they should have got Beast, but it like fully depends on the reprints. Like, if we don't get like Medusa or Zeus back, like Beast is just broken, and it would just take over games.
So Robin Hood is fine if Robin Hood is way more about it's more fair of a card in a format if they're getting rid of a lot of the removal cards. Because they haven't announced Zeus is getting reprinted, and the only steel song they've announced is Strength, and they haven't announced if Medusa's coming back. So like Cesar said, if you are able to just play a turn 5 Beast and just sit on that thing for the whole time, it's gonna be rough because like you're just gonna get buried in card advantage. So I think.
I mean, you can still cannon it and stuff. Actually, no, cannon's gone too.
Like there's a lot of the cards that deal with like Beast. A lot of the good cards that are removal cards in the game right now are all 1 through 4.
Yeah.
A lot of the other cards that like damage spells. Huh? Which one?
Dump Truck.
I guess one drop one drop. Yeah, that's hot.
We say it's funny, but like some people were winning with that guy.
I know. The people are playing in Purple Steel. I was like, why are people playing this? I don't know why, but that's cool.
Bro, if you dump truck a Merfolk, like they just lost, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Hopefully Blurple stays around because Hades is getting reprinted, right?
Blurple's
for sure staying around. Most of the cards they use are all like set 5 and on. It's
Kinda.
No, it's most of them. All the blue cards, the Hades
getting
reprinted. Genie's already there.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Cheapo. I'm damn expert here. No,
you're the best player. Yeah.
So Tipo, Cell, Genie, Elsa, Hades. We got into the unknown. They're all staying. Like that's just the core of the deck, right? Is Finders leaving rotation?
No.
Yes, it is. It's set 4. It's set 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Finders?
I'm pretty sure Finders Keepers is set 4.
Ooh. Wait. I'm losing friends.
No.
It's not. Finders, I think.
Finders is staying. Finders is set 5.
I think Friend stays. So.
I'm sorry.
As long as Friend stays,
right?
It's solid.
Yeah.
No, but Finders stays, right? Like Finders is staying regularly. Okay. Yeah. Which is okay because if Popsicle doesn't get reprinted, we were not gonna play Bell. We were gonna go back to like 8 1-drops or whatever. So the Friends becomes less relevant because we're gonna most likely go the Tamatoa with the Finders route, right?
Yeah, Finders.
It's all right. It's all right. Like I'm okay with like if Popsicle doesn't get reprinted. Yes, Popsicle Bell's gone, but like you literally go back to 8 1-drops with 4 crabs. Like the deck doesn't. It's not like
crab might not get reprinted, so you might have to run the other.
Crab. We might have to play the Elaine
plus 2 attack trick.
So I think Pop should be reprinted, and I think Friends should be reprinted, which will make. But the only thing about that is that it will make Blurple pretty broken if they keep Pop and Friends. So
Yeah.
But like,
What about blue
but
red?
is
Do you
that
think
is it
blue red
but,
stays
okay? Is
since like no
purple
C2?
being
it still
Well,
depends.
the reprint spawns C2, right? So you
Yeah.
think
yeah.
blue red still stays in the mix if they
Actually,
reprint?
no, because they don't got dime. So like unless they reprint manner, then but without dime, then the item version struggles too. Actually, maybe not as
Oh,
bad
item version
because
though. You
there's the Sapphire Chromacon I think still exists, and that card's not terrible. You could stall and then just keep using Sapphire Chromacon. But I do
but
think
you
it
would
gets
just go
weaker.
shark version, right? Without Sisus?
Nah, because if they lose manner, that's pretty backbreaking for
Uh,
them, especially if they don't get like how far go back.
they haven't printed other new locations, have they?
No, they're all kind of booty
The thing
cheeks.
is, I'm gonna say this is like purple red. So this is like purple red, right? Because after so they're not losing Tipo and they're not losing Cell, right? Which is the most crucial one for blue red. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So after they play Tala, like yes, how far go is nice, but after that, we have a bunch of Ram cards that are in the game, right? There's a lot of available. They're not as great as how far go, but there is available. So just like purple red, purple draws, red removes. It's gonna be hard to ever kill that deck. Blue red, it wraps, it removes. So it's gonna be in the game in some type of fashion.
Yeah, but
Naturally, like I bet, like at worst, it's gonna be the fourth or fifth best deck. I could say that for sure.
Yeah.
Because one color ramps, and they're not losing Tipo and Cell. And they're still gonna have Ruby cards. And then because remember, every deck is also getting powered down. Like there's not like, oh, this deck is keeping all their cards.
Yeah, but just
Purple's
remember
the closest, and it's still like gonna be a little bit brought down. So I think it's still gonna be fair game, and like blue red's gonna be maybe not the best deck, but top 3 still.
I don't know.
At least my opinion.
If they lose Grandma, if they don't get Popsicle, Tala, and how far go, their like draw engine is just
Disagree.
gone. Bro,
I
their card engine is just gone. If they for sure lose Popsicle,
You
it's
ramp
gone.
Tipo and Cell, and then you play Kita. I promise you, that line's still so good.
That's not a card. That's not card advantage. So I mean, it is in the form of ramping, but you're not drawing the card.
Is Carpetbag leaving? Is 6-drop Toronto leaving?
I just said if Popsicle is gone, they just lose all their card draw.
I guess the conversation goes to like Blue's only draw engine is pretty much based off Popsicle, right?
Yeah,
Realistically.
Yep. That's why I said I think it needs to be reprinted.
Do we believe? So then I think the question becomes: do you guys believe Sapphire is dead without Popsicle?
100%.
Not counting Purple, because Purple draws. Do you guys think the Sapphire engine could be dead if Popsicle is not reprinted?
Yeah. Sapphire,
Only for blue red.
Their whole identity would be dead.
I mean, blue anything, right? Because even blue steel, we don't get Sad Boy, and we don't get Popsicles. Then it's
dead.
We don't get Whole New World, right? Whole New World's gone. So blue anything but purple, honestly, technically struggles, right?
Yeah, basically.
But at least you have Beyond and blue steel. You're gonna have you'll still be able to ramp. You'll still be able to ramp. Like I said, you're still gonna be able to run dock. So you still have a little bit of stuff.
Like ramp, Clarabelle, draw.
No, they can't.
No,
they lost Fishbone.
No, Clarabelle?
They lost Fishbone.
Ooh, Fishbone.
We don't know.
Maybe no. I can reprint it.
Yeah. Not yet.
We need some more leaks. We need some more leaks.
Purple's gonna purple cards like the 8 of the 12 1-drops that you typically see in like purple decks right now, like Chernobyls and Brooms, those are gone at least unless they get spoiled and they're coming back.
So
and I doubt those cards. I doubt those cards are gonna come back. At least one of them might not for sure.
I think the strongest colors without reprints included right now is Amber and still Amethyst.
Dude, Amber's in a rough spot. I feel like
Amber.
No Rapunzel. No Rapunzel reprint.
Without
Rapunzel.
Yeah, without any, bro. They have so much aggro cards.
Oh,
still.
you're
it's crazy.
talking about
Wait, what was the Amber reprint? Well, what are we getting back for Amber?
Surfer
Stitch.
Card's not real. Oh my god.
Anyways,
that card was real in set 2.
Let's look at some super rares. So I can't show you guys this, but all every color should get 2 super rare reprints if my math is right. So we got for steel, we got Sheriff of Nottingham, Tiana, the 1/4 Tiana, Hans. I don't know if you guys remember that. If you guys don't remember any of the cards, just tell me. Whole New World, but where
wait, Hans from set 1?
Yeah.
Hans from
the 3/3 quest for 2. The ping one. Yeah.
1 damage.
Ariel, the Shift Ariel, the Sonic Warrior, that might get reprinted. Oh, I think that's confirmed actually. Magic Broom, a 2/6. Actually, we already got the 2. I think Ariel is confirmed, and I think Tinkerbell's confirmed. So I think we might have the 2 for Steel already.
Okay.
I think the Ariel's confirmed. For Sapphire, it's Wendy Darling, cracked. Anna, the 2/4, give your other heroes lore. The Aurora item one. Scrooge McDuck, the 5-drop, evasive during your turn. Whenever a character banishes another character in a challenge, you may play an item for free. Tinkerbell, that also deals with items. A 3/4, whenever one of your items is banished. Cogsworth, Aurora, Ariel, the Ariel item, the Shift Basil, Robin Hood, Grandpappy, and Tamatoa. Look, we don't have dime.
5-drop Cogsworth?
We don't have dime. Give me back Big Tamatoa and Cogsworth. I'm cool with those 2 super rares. Is Tamatoa that scary without dime?
No. No.
Yeah, I don't think
Is
so.
it that scary? It's not that scary.
Yeah, well, if you can't remove it and you still have a lot of items, sure, it's scary, but
I think Cogsworth getting reprinted is crazy. I think it's gonna be annoying again.
you know what? I can agree with that.
Cogsworth is gonna be annoying. Hey, at least Tinkerbell's Blue Steel's gonna be fine. You're getting Cogsworth and Tinkerbell.
It's not confirmed Cogsworth, bro. They're probably gonna give us Grandpappy and fucking.
No. He was mentioning the super rares.
Yeah, those are the slots that we have to get reprinted. Yeah. Those are the slots that we have.
Well, they said Tinkerbell's getting reprinted. It's like
that's what I told you. I think the steals are confirmed. I'm pretty sure the reprints for Steel are Sonic Warrior and Tinkerbell.
That's good.
Yeah, those are solid reprints.
And then we have Beyond, and then we have Desperate Plan, and we keep Doc.
Yeah.
And we still have Tipo and Cell.
Okay, so let's be honest here.
We keep Alice and Pluto, Namari, the same.
So for Blue, can we agree that Tamatoa 8-drop wouldn't be that bad? Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt because no dime.
I feel like if it's not Cogsworth, every other super rare is a bust. Besides like Ariel.
Yeah.
Because like Grandpappy's kind of cheeks. I mean, maybe Robin Hood will be okay reprint. Basil, Ariel, Aurora, Cogsworth, Tinkerbell, Scrooge, Aurora, Anna, Wendy. I feel like it has to be Tamatoa, Cogsworth if they want to do good reprints.
Yeah,
a lot of those cards sound terrible.
Yeah, they're all ass.
Why are they bringing them back?
For red, we got Flynn. We already know
as possible options, right? As possible
options. Flynn, the Raya 3/3. Whenever this character challenges another character, gain 1 lore for each other damaged character you have in play. The Aerial Evasive that never saw play. Whenever you play a song, chosen character of yours gets evasive. The Noi, whenever you play an action, this character takes no damage from challenges just this turn. The Prince Eric 2/2, the uninkable one. Whenever it banishes, you may banish another character. The Namari, that's basically a Dragonfire if you tap her. The set 1 Mulan, whenever she challenges, whenever you banish another character, all your characters get 1/1. Medusa, we all know that. Tremaine, we all know that. Raya, the 5/3, I think whenever you challenge a damaged character, she takes no damage. The Tekka, 8/6 Reckless, and then the Aladdin that takes away lore. I mean, honestly, the most broken stuff would be the 2 ladies. The 2 ladies.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
But I think
they need one.
I think
no way.
It won't be Flynn, right?
They give them one.
It won't be Flynn, right? It can't be Flynn.
It can't be Flynn. I think that's why they brought out Tinkerbell. Which is okay. Right, we have the Tinkerbell now.
Yeah.
I think it should be like, out of all those cards, I think it should be, if we're going in a way where it's going to be hard to interact with the board without with little actions, you're going to have like Tremaine.
Yeah, I think good reprints.
They're just like a necessary evil.
It's because
you probably want good reprints.
Yeah, good reprints. I would say Medusa and Tremaine. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's no way to
competitive players. We're looking at the colors and we want the 2 best cards in each color. But I don't think they're going that route.
I don't think so either.
Based off what we saw of legendary, right? So let's go to the realistic. We saw their legendaries. They didn't go best legendary on each color.
No.
Right? Green, what did they get? Amber, what did they get? So I'm gonna say this based off I'm gonna try to be realistic or to try to predict the guess. It's gonna be
Tremaine.
The 7-drop Aladdin and the Prince Eric 4-drop.
No, I think they'll give it. I like that. I think it'll be Tremaine and Aladdin.
Maybe one of the ladies comes back. Not both. 100% not both.
Let's be more honest.
It's probably gonna be Medusa. It's probably gonna be Medusa or.
I would say Tremaine is better just because we're assuming it's gonna be more board based, so Tremaine gets a lot worse, right? Technically.
Yeah.
So I would say Tremaine and Aladdin if we're being realistic. The good options would be
I like the Tremaine.
the good options would be Medusa and Tremaine.
I think Eric has always been so good.
Yeah, I think he's good.
I understand what
for
they're
two,
like,
pop
trying to do.
something.
I understand what they're trying to do with like trying to like change the meta a little bit, and I get that, but it doesn't help when they print so many bad cards in these sets.
100%.
Like most of their sets are just diluted with absolute garbage. That like, dude, I'm telling you, like if my cats throw up on the floor, I'm ripping up one of these cards and I'm scooping it up with this. I'm gonna scoop up their crap and their throw up off the floor with this garbage because it's just trash. It's all garbage. There's like 2 or 3 good cards every set.
I mean, no matter what, even if they reprint Medusa and Tremaine, and let's say the other ones that I said, Tamatoa and Cogsworth, the meta's still going to be shaken up a lot. Like,
yeah.
Ruby's going to be OP. You want to know why? Because you're going to bring back Medusa and Tremaine when Powerline's going to come in Ruby, bro. That's OP, bro.
What does that card even do?
Powerline's going to be in set 9, bro.
What does that card even do?
That man, after I watched that movie, that man's going to handle Ruby all on his own, bro. That was crazy. I was going to be like, it's going to be seen every... And then Eye to Eye becomes a Ruby song. He's like, only Pete's going to be the only counter, and it's going to be like a blue-red song. Oh, my control deck.
I'm hoping that it's not. I'm hoping that it's like red-yellow. Like red-yellow songs.
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, red-yellow songs would be hot, bro.
Like, and you can... And we're talking about reprints. If we're going to transition into Amber... If they're reprinting like the Shift Aerial, they should just reprint the 3-drop Aerial, especially if they're not reprinting a bunch of the songs like Strength or Storm. And if they don't reprint,
they don't have Whole New World. I think they should get it back too.
I don't think you should reprint like if you're not reprinting Storm, you probably could reprint Cinderella if they only have Strength, because that card like Storm, Cindy Storm turn 1 was always like horrible to deal with. So. But that's another conversation. I think they should just reprint Ariel though, the 3-drop.
Yeah,
because it's good. And if you open up like the Amber Yellow Ruby Amber like song deck, that would be cool because it's a completely different deck.
Yeah.
Completely changes like what we normally see, and I'd be okay with that. I'd like to see a different like color combination that uses songs effectively. That would be cool. So that's why I think.
All right, guys. Green.
That's one of the that should be trend.
Green, they're all ass. Actually, no. I would
Yeah,
have
Prince
two.
John.
I would have 2 that they would pick. He's
Wait,
not
rare.
super rare.
Prince John's are rare.
All right.
Oh, is that? Is that?
Wait. Before we say the topics, I feel like competitive. This is an important question I wanted to ask real quick, but it's important. So, has Little Cindy been confirmed that it's not gonna? Oh no, it hasn't been confirmed that she's back, right?
No.
Cindy?
No.
Okay, with strength being announced, and remember the weapons that they have the lady play character for free, this and that. Do you guys think it's healthy for Little Cindy to stay in the game with strength being announced?
No, I don't think so.
Do we all agree that it should not come back?
No,
Especially since Daisy is staying in the meta.
I think if they don't need Cinderella because they already have access to a really good shift line in this card with the Rhino. So, like the Rhino already does what Cinderella does, but better. Like Cinderella's Storm was really OP, yes, but so is Rhino with Storm. Rhino with Strength. They're the same card. It's you don't.
I also like how you need the Rhino shift line and the song now.
And make it good.
Before it was so OP, dude. Like Cindy, and then like another character, and then sing Strength. Like this is on turn 2, dude. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Or they go like turn 1, Cinderella, sing Storm, and then they play Troubadour on turn 2, and then the next turn they have Zeus for whatever you play.
When that Strength could almost decide the game on turn 2.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Like, I drew my bell turn 1. They'll be like, character, kill your bell. I'm like, well, now I lost. Because next thing you're going to go Ariel, search your song, and it's over. Like, I lose.
If people want that, go play Infinity, because what's the point of having rotation? There's no point of having rotation if you're just going to keep the same card in the same deck.
One of the DLCs is Infinity. Hey.
Also,
is Naveen staying?
Naveen is set 5, so he'll stay. Yeah.
Okay, so this is why I feel like Ariel should not. Yes, I get it searches the song, but I think they've been releasing more singers that are like 3 costs that they're trying to like give us hints that it is not going to come back. For example, the Aurora. They kind of want to push more towards like different singers. So maybe I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come back if they want us to like play the Aurora. And Aurora's not a bad card. Or
Make it better
because
stats.
these powerful cards that came out 7-8 sets ago are better than the cards that are coming out now, which is why if they want you to play and buy new product, if they want you to change up your deck, Ariel cannot be reprinted.
No, yeah, definitely.
I do agree
What other
with
colors we
what
got?
Ethan was saying though. Like I feel like if
They need it.
that if we go like an Amber Ruby route, songs like it would be like extremely helpful. I don't know if it would be needed because obviously the deck's not built right now, but I do think it would allow for different decks to be built with the Ariel. But
Sure.
let's go into green. So Pete, I'm not even gonna tell you guys what this character does because it's ass. Zeus, this card's kind of also ass. Lyle, I'm pretty sure that has to be reprinted, right? Lyle.
I think so. If they're going if they give us John Silver, we have the Croc. I would think Lyle.
Yeah, Lyle would be a good pick. The Queen, the one where you discard a character, gain lore. The Shenzi, that's not gonna get reprinted. I fucking hope not. The Helga Sinclair, that one might be okay. The Genie, I think Genie would be a good print too. The 3/4 bounce a card.
The bounce?
Yeah, I think
I
that'd
can
be
see
cool.
that.
The Mother Gato, while you quest, when it's exerted, your opposing characters can't quest. I think this one wouldn't be bad either. The 7-drop Dr. Facilier, quest for 3, choose a character that they can't quest. The Mickey Mouse action one, the first one, that's kind of ass. Cheshire Cat, that's kind of ass. And Prince Philip. If they pick Prince Philip, then Steel... Oh, no, Steel's already confirmed. I keep forgetting. Never mind. I was about to say, then Steel's going to get the Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm getting confused with Cheap Bogle. I think this one, the most makes sense would be Lyle and Genie, and they both haven't seen, like, crazy amount of play.
The Cheshire Cat's the 8-drop? Or is it the...
Yeah, the 8-drop. The 8-drop.
Just bring back Lyle and then like maybe Genie and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least you're getting some type of word control, something. But the fact that like I play green and some of these cards that you're reading off, I don't even know. It's because they're so irrelevant.
Bell is.
Dude, I'm gonna. Other than fast cards, like cards that are fast, when you mention all these Emerald cards, even in legendaries and all this, Emerald's not that good.
No, Emerald's ass, bro.
Emerald like sucks low key.
Yeah.
Sorry, Daddy, but like Emerald on its own, like these cards are kind of ass.
All it has going for it is discard, bro.
First 2-3 sets, it's gonna be like that again.
All right, purple. We have the Rush Peter Pan. That can't be reprinted.
Which one?
The Rush, the 3-drop, the one that's getting played right now.
Oh, the bad one.
Shadow
That's crazy.
All the evasive stuff is going away.
Yeah, no, most of the evasive stuff's staying. Iago's still there. Genie's there. Elsa's there.
I agree that Peter Pan. I don't know.
The Shark's gonna be here. Like Red Purple would be broken if it.
With Diablo leaving, we do not need that Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we keep like RP Shark will still exist basically. Like that's broken.
You're right. Yeah.
The Arthur would be a good pick. Bring back the
Wait,
burns.
isn't that bounce? You get to bounce.
Yeah.
And then you get to initial lore.
Yeah.
I like Arthur. Let's do that. I'm down.
The Bruno Madrigal, name a card on the top. The genie, whenever he quests, you can shuffle him and draw 3 cards. That might come back for a draw.
I've always wanted to play that card. I think that card is so good.
The other Peter Pan, so both of the Pans are gone.
Oh,
so you're losing that in Blurple. The Mickey Mouse broom one, Belle's gone. So I feel like she might be one that's getting reprinted. The move damage Belle.
Oh, dude! If the move damage stays,
Blurple's gonna be broken. But honestly, unless they bring back the Queen, which I feel like that's kind of ass. The one from set 1, the draw card.
No, they're not bringing.
Okay,
that's bold.
Alice, Yzma would be a good pick, I guess.
The legendary?
Yeah, the legendary. Yeah. No, not the legendary.
She never had a fair.
The super rare, the one that pick a card, you draw 2.
Draw 2. Whoever puts the card back, right? Yeah.
Put the card back, draw 2, shuffle deck.
Oh, man.
6 drop, right?
I would feel like good picks right here would be the Arthur and the Genie. That'd be cool.
Or the Yzma for control, same thing. Just going for because there's gonna be not that much removal. Yzma, and then the Arthur just for burn.
Arthur Bell. Let's do Bell, please.
Yeah, Bell's solid too. That was really good. Yeah.
I do think Blurple becomes broken. Yeah, Blurple's just gonna be broken
right now. Bell gets announced, I'm playing Purple 5K leaked right now, bro. I don't care.
All right, Amber.
No
All right.
way.
Amber. So we already got one confirmed. Rockstar Stitch. That's confirmed.
That's legendary.
Perfect.
That's
Oh no,
a
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
That champ.
Surfer. Rockstar.
Oh, Rockstar Stitch?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
No
confirmed.
way, bro.
That's confirmed.
That
Alright.
card's a good card though. That's actually it's a good
Yeah, and it's a
card.
draw. It's drawing. You're drawing.
No, it's not. It's net pot. It's net even.
Yeah, it is even, but not really because you get
I mean,
a character
it's
on
not
board
busting,
and you
but
draw.
it is.
You get the character on board and you draw.
But it's exerted.
yeah.
So it's ass.
Yeah, but when but if you
Said it's exerted.
but you keep
so-
your gas going, like you drop like every one drop, and you kind of keep drawing.
Let me run this line by you. I'll play my Daisy Duck, exert, draw a card. Oh, Maui Shark's on the inside board. Damn, that sucks.
Okay, against Maui Shark, sure.
Yeah.
But play Daisy, draw a card, comes in exerted. What's killing a 1/4?
Exerted against Maui Shark is not fair.
Yeah. What's killing a 1/4?
Oh,
Maui
here
Shark,
comes
Maui.
Prince Philip,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
Is it
Prince Philip, the
Eric?
0/5
Oh,
bodyguard.
Prince Philip.
Hey,
Bodyguard,
hey,
draw a card.
Ethan, two can play that game though. Imagine I do draw, and then I play a Daisy, and it gets exerted, and then I draw again. Oh, look, it's a Prince Eric. I play Prince Eric. Oh, it gets exerted. Bodyguard 0/5 for sure.
Yeah.
Draw again. Oh,
Yeah.
another
Hey,
one.
you know what?
Build
You're
that
right.
deck
You're
around
right.
with Prince
You're
Eric.
right.
Hey,
You're
Not
right.
even Prince
I'll
Eric.
give you that.
There's the other bodyguard that's like a 1/4. That's not bad either, and that one's inkable.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that much. It probably is fine. I just
with bodyguard, right? You have to
Yeah.
rob it of the cheaper
Yeah, well,
bodyguards. And just
that's
keep
what
dragging
we
his
used to do,
bodyguard is
right?
like, what are you gonna do, bro?
That's what we used to do. It used to be Lilo Simba, but now we got more broken shit. Freaking Daisy, Eric.
I still believe a Stitch Blitz
play with
deck
my-
can be good. A
I can
Stitch
play with my
Blitz deck can
Rockstar
absolutely be good.
Stitch set champ promos.
Okay, so our other options are Piglet. Please to God, don't give Piglet back. We're already fast
Yeah.
enough. We're already
me
already
Piglet.
helmet enough.
If they
Gaston.
announce Stitch Rockstar, I feel like you gotta bring them back Piglet.
No, hell
Gaston.
no, bro. I'll throw up.
What about Doc?
Gaston.
Is Doc
Gaston.
getting rotated?
I would like Gaston.
Okay. Yeah.
which one's that
Ramp?
one?
The ramp
Easy ramp.
Gaston.
The ramp one?
Yeah.
Oh, the ramp one? That's
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Pongo, Ariel, the Minnie Mouse that kills a 5 stronger, Maribel, the set champs one, the Queen. Nah, wait, maybe. Maximus Bodyguard, the Mickey Mouse that minuses 3 ink, King Louis, and then Chernabog.
You said so the Shift Queen, right?
Yeah, the Shift Queen.
Oh, they already have Rhino. I don't think they would print it.
But you have to reprint the little one.
Yeah, you have to reprint.
Also, why reprint that card? Rhino's better.
Yeah, that's
Rhino's
true.
Yeah.
1,000% better.
No
Especially
need
without
for
Whole
it.
New World. Especially without Whole New World in the game. Yeah, Rhino's 1,000% better.
That's fair.
Okay, so I would say Ariel.
I've always liked that Mickey.
Yeah,
Oh, the 8-drop?
the 6
No,
drop.
the 6-drop. The 6-drop, the quest for 3.
Oh, the 6.
Yeah, quest for 3.
It's
Oh,
starting
okay.
especially when Brawls and Medusas will run everywhere. But let's say those don't get reprinted and Sisu's gone.
Well, you still got Baby Sisu.
Hey.
That'll still feel bad, kinda.
That's
Has to be a
one.
one
Baby,
attack.
Baby Sisu, your Mickey.
It is one.
It was a
attack.
1/6 quested for 3, but then your next character is paid 3
Minus
less.
3. Yeah, 3 less. Yeah.
I remember I was playing Maleficent Dragons with like 6 ink.
Mhm.
Yeah,
With-
Yep.
And Ruby's I was like, yeah,
That was
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
I would say like Ariel would be the best. Ariel and Stitch, but I wouldn't mind Gaston. Gaston would be cool.
Yeah. Give some type of RAM. Pretty solid.
You have
Alright.
Vanessa though, right? You're gonna go what we need. You just have Vanessa, right?
What do you mean? No, I think Vanessa's
Wait,
gone,
Gus,
but we
we're
have
talking about the
Troubadour.
Amber,
No, I'm talking about the ramp one.
the 3-drop.
Yeah, the ramp one. The ramp one.
Oh yeah,
The
let's
Mufasa, the one you
yes,
play Mufasa.
Yeah, the
yes,
Mufasa.
let's bring that. Let's do it. Bring it down.
Let's bring that one back. All right, that's how we're gonna go through because the super rares. I don't know how that translates, but I think it's like probably like no, not the super rares, the rares. It's probably like 4 or 5 of them for each color or something like that. 37 of them.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna name all
Yeah.
super rares.
All right, cool. Well, that was fun, but
Well, with everything announced though, with everything announced though, what do you guys think? Top 3 decks, name color combinations, each person.
everything
It's
announced.
rough.
I would say
I
Blurple.
think.
Oh, well, let's go in
Yeah.
order.
Okay.
I'll go first
Just-
since Danny taking off his camera is making me now 24K Hector. So I'm 24K Hector now. There you go. There you can start. You can start, Hector. Go ahead.
I forgot that when someone does that, it moves the people around.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
does.
funny.
You go ahead, Hector.
Okay,
You go
so-
first.
Okay, So I think the top 3 decks the first 2 weeks. I think Blurple just because it almost doesn't lose anything, so it's gonna be a very safe pick, and it's a natural good deck. Um, I think it's not gonna a Steel Song is gonna take a while, so I don't think it's gonna develop early. I do believe Purple. I'm gonna be honest. I think Purple's gonna dominate the first 2 weeks of the meta. So I think it can. I can see Purple Steel. I can see Purple, and I can see like Purple Green, right? Because it's like a very safe decks that are gonna be really good. As we see the Purple Green with the levers, right? And then yeah, they don't have the Diablo shift line, but it could still be a really good tempo. You still have really good drops that you can play. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go just with Purple in general is gonna be really good, but Ruby, was it Sapphire Ruby being the third or fourth best deck?
You can't
That's
say
what I
that
would
though.
say.
With current reprints, that means Popsicle's gone. Like without Popsicle, that deck's dead. There's no way.
Blue red.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
this is
think
very
blue red.
difficult. We don't
I
have
think
enough
blue
to
red
see.
with no popsicle. I think blue red with no popsicle is gonna be the third or fourth best deck.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
If you give him popsicle, I'm gonna tell you it's the best deck. So I think it's gonna get dropped down 3 or 4, but it still ramps and it still removes. So I'm gonna give it third,
Alright.
fourth.
Go ahead, Ethan.
Go, Caesar. Oh, Ethan, no, I go.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
I think Purple Red's gonna be one of the best decks for sure. Purple Red will be the best deck.
Set one.
Actually, like a lot of the cards that they printed this last set are really good. And if the game slows down, at least what we're thinking is gonna happen. Like cards like that Hades are gonna be really broke.
The
Like
Queen,
that 7-drop Hades, that Queen that like you.
the
put a
1/4
card to the
Queen with the
bottom.
Medusa. That's
Yeah,
broken.
dude. Or even the purple queen that you put a card like for a burn spell, like when you like exert it. Like just these cards that like are in the game that they keep printing that were technically bad cards get better with rotation, and you match the Hector said earlier, when you match draw power with removal, that deck is always going to be good. And the reason that deck slowed down out of the meta, it's always been around, but the reason it's as popular is because other decks have found a way to go faster and put more pressure on them where they can't do that normal, like grind your resources down, because a lot of decks can just kind of keep pace with the card advantage. So I think that will be one of the best decks.
Is this with B prep being in your build or like with B prep being coming back?
B prep will be B prep is probably going to come back. No, I think even if it doesn't come back, I think the deck is still pretty good. I think it probably will anyways because no Sisu. I think B prep is going to be brought back just because you need a board wipe. You need a board wipe in the game to be healthy.
We will see.
No, you need B prep. 100%. Or you need a board wipe.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna go with you. Assume that B prep.
Yeah.
So with B prep, I do
Because
agree with
without
you.
B prep,
Because without the board wipe, I always think like, I mean, it has shark, I guess, right? I mean, you're just gonna go shark, but I always feel like at that point, just play Blurple. You don't have the board wipe.
So at that point,
you do have board wipe.
But it used to be fine. Like if they do happen to reprint Prince Eric, if they do happen to reprint, hopefully
You still have removal. You still have Ruby removal. Yeah. Regardless.
Wait.
Power
So,
line. If it's good,
That's right.
you play it in your purple red. The power line, whatever thing.
Yeah. If you don't have B prep, I think the deck's power comes down a little bit. But I still think it's going to be a good deck because it's just going to have card advantage and bodies. And that Hades quest for 2 and a lot of the cards that you're putting in quest for 2, like that grandma that like is that little crab, it quest for 2. So I don't know. I think the deck will still be good, and you still have access to the Diablo 1-drop that draws you a card whenever it gets banished. And you have Genie and Elsa, so you have all those cards. And then the next other deck that I'm not going to name a color combo because I don't really know, but I think any Amber aggro deck is going to be good because you have so many aggro Amber cards. So like the Stitch reprint, you have Daisy, you have Lady, you have Dot Steel. So I think an Amber Steel aggro deck is going to be... I really think that deck is going to be fine. Steel Song, like Amber Steel, like songs will be difficult, but I think an aggro deck, like an Amber Steel aggro, like a helmet deck, you put a helmet on, you turn your card sideways, and you quest for like 6-7 lore a turn, that deck will still be really good. So those are my 2 picks. And then Blue-Red somewhere in there, probably. Because for whatever reason, I love that deck. So stupid. Dumb.
Go ahead, then.
I'm dumb, bro. I've been held hostage for fucking 2 years,
Does Jafar rotate?
The
Yeah,
Sing
the
one, yeah, he
the
does.
Sing one, yeah. The one that gains
The
lore.
7,
Yeah, come
the
on.
draw one. I mean,
Is he a legendary? Is he a legendary or
yeah,
super rare?
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
a
legendary.
legendary.
The legend,
Dang.
the draw one, right? The one with the wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gone.
yeah.
Hey,
Dang.
you didn't
I
even
was
bring
wondering
up
like,
the fact that like all the purple steel illusion support, none of it leaves, and like I know the 7-1 leaves, but like those other Jafars are really good, and the illusion cards are really good. Like I'm
that's
surprised
what I
none
saw.
of them.
I
This
think
one's pretty
purple
good,
Okay.
right?
purple
Is he
steel.
illusion?
I think purple steel
Yeah, he is.
illusions is
Well, he's not illusion,
pretty
but
solid.
he activates the illusions.
But he does. This card's actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. That's
in
why
a
like I
slower
think
meta,
purple
this card's
steel.
actually really good.
Yeah, purple steel illusions. I think it's gonna be a top tier deck just because like they are printing cards and illusions should still be coming into the game because we only had it for like 2 sets. So I would
Mhm.
think maybe another 2 sets, 9 and 10. But I think that's probably the only deck I'm thinking of right now. That and
Honestly, Danny, and to help you prove your point, what is the illusions mostly lose to? Is the
Steel
steel
song.
cards, right?
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
the best way to use steel cards? Singing it, aka steel song. It's gonna struggle early on. So what? People are probably not, first of all, not gonna be playing Fire the Cannons or Blue Steel on it. You know what I mean? They're
No,
not, because
fire
the
the
other way
cannon's
is
gone.
just by Fire the Cannons or hard casting stuff. So illusions
I mean,
might
what's
take
on?
advantage really early on. Illusions might really purple steel illusions come up the first 2 weeks because Amber Steel song is gonna be like, what do we do? Like, how do we play our deck? You know? So that's a
Yeah.
good take. I actually like that. Yeah.
So well, we'll see. All right, Caesar.
But you just said one deck. That's it. You said top 3.
That's the only one. That's the only because there's not too much. We don't have that much information, so it's really hard. I just think purple steel because of the illusion stuff. It's still out there. We just had a set champs where the Jafar has to deal with it. I think that's like my only big take right now. Until maybe a more leaks start coming and we really start seeing a
I
lot
mean, you
more.
did play Blurple for
We're
a
gonna,
bit. Is that in
no,
consideration?
Blurple. I think Blurple is gonna be awesome too. But I really think illusions. This next set there should be more illusions also. I think it's gonna really to finally take off. Like, hey, Zan 50 meta, but hey.
I mean, we'll see what Caesar says, but it looks like a lot of the general consensus of our ideology is that purple dot deck is going to be good still because purple they just draw like all the drawing cards is like really good in a meta where you can't really like interact.
Buy your purple cards now, boys.
Yeah. If you want foils, buy them now.
So for
Buy
me,
foil rabbits and goats. You're not going to get reprints. I promise you that much.
so for me, with exactly what's revealed right now, I think Blurple is like the best deck with exactly what's shown right now. I would say like Churn Dogs, or I wouldn't be called Churnabog anymore because Churnabog's leaving. But I still think without that card, it could still be pretty good, like a yellow green like aggro deck with the like imagine that tramp. Imagine the new shift tramp without like big Sisu and stuff, or like all the other removal. Like that card's pretty broken. It's
Hey,
hefty.
Turner Dog,
7/2.
you might be the counter
Yeah,
to Red Purple. Red Purple pops out, they'll be like, oh, just play Turner Dog, and like I'll race you so quickly.
yeah. So I think like a Chernobog version still it's gonna look a little bit different without Chernobog Merfolk if it doesn't come back, but I still think it could be good, and I do think like a purple steel version would be good. Maybe not illusions, but still like it's still keeping genies, still keeping Doc. It still has the burn from the Cobra. Still has Pete.
Rest in peace, me. You'll be missed.
Yeah,
My boy Smith will be missed.
yeah. So I would say that I do think blue red without Popsicle is gonna struggle a lot. Not only without Pop, like without Tala, without How Far Go. Like the item version without Pop is just gone. Without Workshop is just gone. The Shark version without, I think if they lose Manner, they like hurt really bad. That's not even counting the Tala yet and the How Far Go. Like How Far Go makes the Shark deck go crazy. They still have Vision, but they also lose Develop too. So like, I don't know. I feel like without
Illusions
for sure,
have actions that
yeah.
are cheap that you want to be able
The
to
Develop
play.
doesn't hurt that much because I think I mean I would have to check, but like it still has
It's just
some.
with cards like Shark, Maleficent Dragon, the power line coming in, and then they still have Tipo and Cell. They
What does
have the
Powerline
Keto,
do?
which is
I
a
can't
great.
remember. I don't
Is
know what
Keto's a
that is.
great card on 3. So like it's very hard for me to not see like blue red being good. Like Shark, Maleficent Dragon, B prep most likely gonna be reprinted. They have Tipo and Cell. Kita as a 3-drop. It gets them, it digs them, and it ramps them. Like I don't see how that's bad. Those cards I just mentioned. I didn't even give you a draw engine, whatever. Like
that's what I'm saying. The draw, like you can't. Sure, you're ramping, but where's your card advantage to keep you in the game? Like you wardrobe. All the items are gone. All the good items are gone. What do you mean?
You don't, why you have to play good items? That's the thing. You've been spoiled.
You're gonna play.
You just been spoiled as a popsicle,
You're gonna
bro.
play bad
Sorry
items.
that you have to play bad items to get a really
That's
good
crazy.
draw.
You're gonna play dead cards in your deck to make
dead. Okay, now they're dead.
What items? What items are good, bro? They're dead. Let's be honest. They're dead.
That's it. I don't play blue red for long. That's it. Play blue red.
I'm saying we have to with current reveals. As soon as they get popsicle back, I do think blue red becomes fine if they get popsicle.
Yeah, that's right. Once we see that maybe popsicle comes back, then boom, we can start theory crafting and things. It's just very difficult right now. It's very hard.
And do you think popsicle should come back?
I think so. You need to keep these decks alive, like, because then they just
you also
fall
think
off.
that they will die without it.
No, you'll have DKP come up with some random jank that just craziness, and then everyone's gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, okay, I see how that works." Hey.
What was DKP's draw engine? Wasn't he only playing like very, very little, minimal?
Yeah, Tala. How far ago?
Kita, a different type of
Kita doesn't draw you though.
It fixes your hand, so you're gonna draw something broken.
Yeah, it fixes the card right there on the top, but it doesn't.
Oh, like now I just played We Are Found. I'm gonna ink for my inkwell. That's 2 cards I keep in my hand. I just won't ink those 2 turns. That's card advantage. At the end of the day, that's still card advantage.
Yeah,
and you ramp. And the Kita's solid. You ramp.
You know his deck works because of the pop Tamatoa. That's his draw engine. The 6-drop and the pop. That's his actual draw engine. And then obviously he ended up putting the carpet bag. But the deck worked. Bro, play the blue-red shark version when you don't see popsicle, and it just feels 10 times worse.
Just continue. I'll show you
pop. I think they do reprint pop because then you have small Tamatoa still that works really well. I think so.
Yeah, without pop, small Tamatoa is just gone. Like that card's dead.
Yeah, he's that gone. That's gone too. Yeah, but we'll see. But this weekend, more set champs. Still got 2 more weekends to go, right? About 2 more weekends.
I think 3.
Where are we going?
Wait, I just want to point out. Wait, I just want to point out the 3 decks that I just named that I think are going to be top tier. I hate playing all of them, so I'm gonna be in for it. Okay, Blurble is fine. I kind of enjoy Blurble, but if I have to play Purple Steel or Cherna Dogs, I'm gonna throw up.
You know what? I just realized, like, with this rotation, if we said Red Blue's gonna struggle and Steel Song's not gonna be there, it's like all these other decks get to breathe and be like, oh, finally they're gone for a little bit. Can we everybody else get to play Lorcana now? No Amber Steel, no Blue Red. Like, can all these decks flourish and play and enjoy the game for a bit? So actually, I do hope Blue Red and Steel Song are just not in the meta for like at least give us 2 weeks. Let's play a different type of game for a bit, right? Let's feel the actual rotation.
I would like Red Yellow to be good. Red Yellow.
I would like Red Yellow to be good too.
Like Red Yellow would be fun. I think it would be a fun deck to play. Yeah. So.
Red green. Like red green's still gonna be ass. Actually, what if Power Line just makes red green broken too? Actually, no. Green is ass. I forgot. I keep forgetting green is ass. All they have going for them is this card and
green needed Diablo. Red green.
Maybe they actually come out with a card that is red green that does great.
Bro, all green had going for it was discard, and it's all gone. All the discard gone.
No, they have good cards.
You can anyone who was like happy that discard is gone is all me. I emailed Steve Warner and Ryan Miller. I emailed them a bunch of times, paragraphs why discard should be gone in the game. So you're welcome. I did that job. Maui? It should be.
Okay, I was listening to it makes me sick, bro. Like, do you guys? I have a real question. Do you guys really want it to be a board centric meta?
No.
Like, is that what you guys want?
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Like it slows down so much that our main removal is just trading. Like, to me, at that point, we're being sealed.
Yes.
Really?
No.
To me,
at
that point, we're being sealed.
For the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
You leave all your guys standing. You wait. Oh,
no, not really, because you play blue steel and they have removal, like the cannons and all that.
No. I meant the other deck that I've been playing.
Yeah,
other than Hades, bro. I'm just so used to it, so I don't mind it.
But those are like I don't know how to explain it, but like your purple has your removal with the Elsa, and then you get to the Hades pretty quick.
No, I
And then
get it. It's probably
bouncing
not
the Hades.
healthy, and it probably will suck for everybody else. I agree. It
Yeah.
will probably suck for a lot of people.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the Forbidden Mountain, like Dan, he was like saying like, oh, I can't wait for it to become like this point. And I'm like, and then he was saying like he doesn't think Maui should be reprinted because if we're in that stage, like it's just a board centric, then Maui is broken, which I do agree. If we're in literally just a challenging meta, then Maui would be like broken as a reprint.
Maui
But
Shark
I
could be
think,
even
I think it
broken.
can't.
Imagine.
Because if illusions are in the game or some type of purple steel, it's gonna have removal. Strength is back, right? They're playing 4 strengths, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Cherno Dog, if the fast decks are there, they can't sit around standing forever until they have 20, and then I'm just gonna do that. Right? They're not gonna be able to do that because then the steel decks are still gonna be able to take over, or like the purple decks, purple are gonna exert their stuff. Maybe we like exert and play monster if we wait too long. Like, so I think decks are still gonna be forced to put in positions where like the meta, the good players are gonna be like, oh, that's crazy. I'm forcing you to exert.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Blurpo is gonna get a song that's gonna say tap all the dudes on your opponent's side of the field. You're gonna be able to play Monstro.
They already have it.
They already have
It's
it.
called Anna.
But it's expensive.
Is it all characters?
Yeah, it's all characters.
Oh.
If it becomes a standing meta like that, like you ramp, you play Anna on 6, trade, you lost. Like I think you're still gonna be forced to like. It's not gonna be set 1 slow. I think we're gonna be more in like the set 2 to set 3 speed. That's what I think.
That's still bad. That's so bad.
Hey, they'll bounce kind of fast.
So
man.
bad. But it's okay. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But if it goes board centric, like I'm gonna throw up. Like that's just boring to me.
You want to know what's gonna happen? You're
Hey, that's boring to Cesar, bro. He's used to big Sisu. He hates board centric. He's used to big Sisu life.
So wait, do you guys think Dime is a problem? That's another thing he was saying. Like Dime was a problem. Do you guys really think Dime
I think
is a
it's
problem?
healthy.
Okay, it's not healthy, but the fact, because he was saying that he doesn't think it's right for a deck to be spending all their turns controlling the board, that's what controlling does, and then be able to win at the end. Like to me, that's what a controlled deck does. You stall the board until you can develop your win con. Like bro, if I spent my first 6 to 7 turns controlling your board, and then the game turns around and I can kill you, like that's how control decks are in most games.
Purple red will control your board and still quest out and get there without dying. So will purple. So will a lot of control decks. I don't think you should get. I controlled your board. Now you have 0 chance to come back because I'm going from 0 to 26. That's not
okay, but that will the reason why that was so broken is because we had ceases and all that too. With all that gone, like imagine if it was just Tomo Dime and if you just had B prep, like you would have a lot less removal options to control the board. Like I feel like if you're able to
now,
go ahead.
So yeah, Dime now without Big Sisu and without all these other actions that are gonna help you find your outs, it won't be bad. But before, yeah, it was bad.
I think one can come back. I don't think both Dime and Tamato should come back. I think one can come back. Don't bring them back both. Because again, like Ethan said, we want rotation, right? Let's change it again. Let's do different win cons.
I don't know. I'm just used to my common decks. I did the same thing in Runeterra. I would stall and then I would like wait till turn 7 and then I would just OTK you with Lee Sin. And like literally that's all what would happen. I would just have one character
even
on
like
board
discard better because even discard will be like at one point exert your Johns or like you still have to get from like you give me 2 to 3 turns, like not 0 to 26. Like like I controlled your board, I control whatever deck and then Castle's gaining lore or put pressure. Johns are questing now. The 0 to 20 Tamatoa, I controlled your board, Tamatoa. You can't out this. Next turn, 20. That's
to be fair, there's only one deck that really can do that, and it's green blue. Because Dime, blue red would the highest I would ever Dime for, and that's if I'm playing like a heavy item build, was like 10 or like 11.
And then you probably already got like 4 or 5 off Shark if you have that, or like a little bit of it.
Exactly, but like. Just think about so my problem with Dime is that there wasn't enough item removal. That was my only problem with it. That's the only reason why I disagreed with it. But I think if they print more item removal, I don't see what's wrong with the deck. Like you're spending, that's what control does. You spend your first few turns controlling them until you can shift or swing the tempo, and now they gotta like basically. I don't know. It's always like in Runeterra, like I always saw like if the control deck got to that point where they can beat you now, then like one, either you're just playing an unfavored deck or you messed up somewhere along your game plan where you let them get to that point. So
but like in that
I get it. I think
you're talking about red blue, they don't control the board the first few turns. They're jerking themselves off playing fucking ramp cards. Like, you're playing how
Yeah,
far go? You're
but
getting
if
like 10 cards deep, and then you play, like, and then you go turn 1 pop, turn 2 sail, draw a card, turn 3 I play a Tala, sing how far I'll go next turn, and then you play Visions. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You're
That's
really
so
not controlling
stupid.
anything. This is what you're really not controlling
Especially
anything,
if you
bro.
can't go
You're
fast enough
waiting,
either.
and then you go big C pre-prep. Oh, your
yeah,
controlling
Yeah,
is
like,
really
but that's
good,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
and then,
With
and then
Big
you know
You know
what?
what?
Sisu,
If I'm playing
And then
mid range, if I'm
it's
playing
so
mid range
beautiful.
and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to turn sideways fast enough, bro, I maybe get to 5 or 6, and you're already at 8 ink, 7 ink. I'm like, all right.
Or they go
I
like
don't feel
turn
like you guys control anything. You guys just play a blowout card, and then that's all you do.
but
that's not controlling. That's
that's what I'm
blowing
Purple
saying.
red
out.
is controlling.
But
Purple's controlling. Purple green tempo's controlling. Even this card green steel are controlling. That's why
you're
I'm
telling
not a
me
big fan
before
of blowout cards like that.
Big Sisu, you're saying like blue red was super broken like that. Like I don't think so. Like Big Sisu just threw it up into another level. Like I'm talking without Big
Yeah.
Sisu, because Big Sisu, I do agree, like that took out, like that made the deck a lot more like linear, to the point where like it becomes a lot easier to control the board. But like without the Big Sisu, like all you had to rely was on B prep. It was a lot harder, especially
Towards
with
the end of
Ursula, especially with Ursula coming into the mix, and then while with the Pete, like I don't know.
but towards the
I
end of
just
set,
want the blue red players to be good. If they're gonna be winning this and that, I want them to be really good blue players. That's all I want. I don't want them like a bad blue red player to have the possibility to beat me. If you're playing a controlled deck, I always been a big fan of. If you're playing a controlled deck, I think for you to have success with it, you should be a good player.
Yeah,
If you're
that's
gonna
fine.
be playing control,
it comes down to the
so I
same.
hate when like I hate, and I'm pretty sure it's happened to all of us. Like a blue red, like a bad blue red player can beat you, and they're playing control, and you're playing mid range and that. Like, how is like a bad control player beating you? Because control should like I think it should be based off decision making, and I messed up here. And I know it has those decision lists and that, but I agree with like Big Sisu being gone, and again, Diamond Tamatoa being gone, it still gives that more of a skill based level instead of like I guess I'm just a big not a fan of like just one shot blowouts or one shot 0 to 20.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I know
And
I'm
then
biased against
Just
that. I love LTKs.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, it's
many times did I
OTK.
aerial
Bro.
dime people? I get it. Trust me, aerial dime. That's how he got. That's how I got my top. But I don't think dime is fair. I don't think dime is a fair card. I just
But
don't.
then you have to think about like what Hector was saying. Like you're losing to players that have like that blowout card. The same. It goes in the same thing as like losing in a Steel Song meta or like a Steel Song, where if they have the turn 1 Cindy, turn 2 Troubadour, and they and then they go aerial and then they only world. Yeah, that's boring. It's so boring to lose to that because like they just have the, and it's not even like that. Oh man, they drew the nuts. You're playing like 4 copies of every card in that in a 60 probability of you. How the altar works with how the mulligan works, where you can keep cards and then put all the ones that you don't want back and get the 4 new ones.
Yep.
The odds are you're gonna see those like lines every game. So yeah, I'm in favor of changing things. It's like because it's the game is while the game is
And-
still fun, I enjoy the game. This is not me griping that I don't like the game. It's boring. It just would be nice to have different play lines. We are stuck in like the matches that I'm playing against. I almost know every turn they're gonna play, what they're gonna play when they exert their ink, or when someone quests with their TPO. I know I'm getting B prep. Like you just like these things. Like you, if you don't know these things, you obviously you haven't played the game long enough, or don't pay attention too much. But if you've played like we have, you understand this is what's expected for like at least the first like 5 or 6 turns. After that, then the game kind of changes a little bit depending on the cards.
It's always
I
gonna
know
be
we
like
have to
that.
wrap up. I know we have to
Almost
wrap up because we're gonna continue going and going and
Yeah,
going. I know
sorry.
we have to close. But I will. This is all I'm gonna finish saying. I'm done talking after this. To your question, which started all of this, a board centric format. I will always prefer a board centric format over a high roll format.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
yep.
what Ethan was saying about the thing, like I feel like that's always gonna happen, dude. Like once the meta's established, like you're gonna be able to read your opponent's play lines as long as the meta decks like are a thing. Like right now it's a little bit harder but even now you can still read some because you kind of know how the decks are built. Even though there's like a wide variety, you know the lines that are coming up. Like that's always gonna happen. And I'm just saying because in Runeterra, it was more interactive, and I could still guess. Like I could be like, I'm not gonna swing here because I know he has this buff his character to 2, and he has the 2 ink available. Like as long as the deck's in the meta, and you're playing consistently enough, like you should be able to. I mean, it's part of card games. Like it's harder to be good at a card game that you don't know what's going on in the meta. Like
But it was.
to be
But
Yeah,
you're
competitive.
saying.
you're staying
But you're saying it was more
you're staying
interactive.
2-3 turns ahead, right? You're like, okay, if
Yeah, you
he's
gotta
gonna play
think.
this probably this turn, he's gonna play that next turn, probably gonna follow up with this. So it's just
I
you know what the meta is, and it does suck, but that's why the rotation should make a big change, and
I mean, it's only
hopefully,
gonna change for like 2-3 weeks, and then it's gonna be the same
I get.
shit.
like,
Like the meta's gonna be
Again,
established and all
yeah,
that.
and
I
then, yeah,
agree
then
with
it
you.
just continues.
I agree that the lines change. The problem is what you're saying is you're talking about cards that interact with other cards on your opponent's turn. We don't have that in this game. We don't have cards that interact with your cards on your turn. So that's why these
Why would watch when they
that's
come
a
out with counterspell
completely
or something? It's
no, they're
crazy.
No,
not
they're
going.
not.
I mean,
They're
at
not.
least they're not going to.
That'd be
But
crazy.
that's why what I'm talking about, like going to a board centric instead of an OTK, like OTK, sure, yeah, but like I can't interact with your board, so like you just 20 me in one turn, I can't fucking do anything. That's all right for sure. And if I let you set up, yeah, that's fine, I guess. But also, you're playing like right now. You were playing like Radigan's Mousetrap, and you're like -8 lore. All right, sure, buddy, you got it.
Bro,
And then play them all again for free. That's fucking stupid. It's stupid.
But the fact that I got to that point, like that's what I'm saying. Like every deck with especially with the green blue, like if you let me get there, that's kind of on you.
That's
And
fair. You got there. Now
Yeah.
you have the free of 3 to 4 turns to free quest because you got there and you diminished me so much that you got 2 to 3 free turns to just quest off. But at least let me top deck. At least maybe give me 2 turns to possibly come back in the game. Not like look at this. I controlled it or I 0 to 20 because I deserve it now because I controlled you. No.
But you got to realize that the majority of the deck is built that they can't quest like that. Well, once again, with Sisu there, I 100% agree. But like the green blue deck, bro, I can't just be like.
I think we can go on and on. Caesar's going through it, so I'm just gonna. Caesar's just going through it. I get it.
Let's wait till more cards are shown so that we can see. Hey, look, they are going this way. They are going this route. This is how it's gonna be. But this weekend, what's happening this weekend? Where's everyone going?
TDK on
TDK?
Saturday at 11 o'clock. Get there early, and it's a 4-case event. Like at least they said 4 cases, so I'm assuming they're gonna stand on business and like keep it at 4 cases no matter the turnout. But we want a big tournament, so that
Top 16, right?
It's top 16 pricing is out
That's
to top 16. You get half a box if you make 9 through 16th, and then after that, it's 18 packs for 5th through 8th, and then 3rd and 4th get a box each, and then second is 3 boxes, and then first is a whole case on top of all the set champ pricing. So like the promos
cool.
and the mat for first place.
Hey,
So, yeah.
City of Riverside on the other side of the bridge from Tyler Mall, and then Sunday, crit hit.
Oh yeah, critical hit. Support our boy Lewis. That store, since they've opened that store again, it's been awesome. I love that store. It's got a lot of space, and they host pretty good tournaments. And our boy Lewis is over there running the tournament a lot. But he's cultivated a pretty cool community over there, and I like it. So yeah, definitely.
If you're a really good player, this is I think the only one time I'll probably say I would be okay with you guys not going. But if you're a casual player, we need to support more money for the shops than that. Because I just want a 3P. I think a 3P at a certain shop would be really cool to do. So I'm just gonna be trying really hard to win that one. That's the one I really want to win. But all the competitive players just go to a different one, and all the casuals still support Luis and all that. But it's peace. I'll be a critical hit for sure.
Yep, man, so much stuff to go over. Hopefully, more lore casts come out, more reveals, more set 10, set 9, set 10.
You forgot to mention Rob's event, bro.
Oh, Rob's event.
The following week after this week, will be Rob's event on August 9th. The set champs.
That pricing is cracked.
First place Nintendo Switch 2. That's fire. And second place, I think it's like Rockstar Stitch, I think, or something like that. The Rockstar Stitch set champs.
My father-in-law got a Switch 2. I'm just like, it's bigger. That's it. And you can play one extra game on there. I guess the Donkey Kong game. It's pretty cool.
That Donkey Kong game looks crazy.
That's so cool. That's money. It's like $600 for first. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's Rob.
But it is a lot huger, bro. Like I'm looking at the screen, and then the older, I'm like, dang, this thing is huge. A big old flat screen.
I think it's nice.
But yeah. So these next couple weeks, super stoked. Hope you guys all show up. Until next time, keep on cooking, keep on questing. Peace.